our garden ideas together to inspire each other to try some crafts together the whole month of February. And you can always follow me on Facebook, Pat James Dementri, QVC. Go there right now and we're live streaming. So if in the comments section, if you have some suggestions for crafts or if you want to brag and share your pictures, I'd love to see them. Today is an opportunity to kind of get a sneak preview. As I said, Barbara King is coming up. We have this cool, did you see that Bernini planter?
Oh my gosh,
our alley,
love
Ginger.
it, love it.
All right, Ginger Walt brings us all kinds of things year round. She has brought us a set of 4, what we call Upsy-Daisy planter inserts. You get them at a featured price, which will eventually go away, for $24.46. So 2 will be smaller and they will be the ones in the front. 2 are the 12-inch planter inserts, and then 2 are 14-inch. You get all 4 of them, and they are reusable.
Isn't this great? I mean, like Philip said,
this last year. I love it.
It's a brilliant solution to an issue. If you want to do container gardening and you think it's way too heavy to move around, once you do it, it's set. This is great because you're not breaking your back if you want to move it. You're not using all that dirt, and look at this. You're actually promoting the plant to grow healthier without using all its energy to put the roots all the way down to the bottom. And you're saving probably about 9 inches of dirt, which I love, in this like nice little cutout that you can see.
And dirt's expensive.
And dirt is expensive.
You should invest in your dirt. I know that sounds crazy, but your soil will make a huge difference to how something grows. And if you have had the problems with rotted roots, you need to think about this.
That's right. It has drainage holes that are built in it. So what you're going to do, we give you 2 sizes. We give you that 12-inch, and that is going to fit inside a tapered pot, 14 to 16 inches.
And tapered is a key word.
Tapered is the key, because if you have a pot that is straight up and down, this is just going to fall down to the very bottom. So you want it tapered so that, just like this, it's going to sit nicely in there. It's going to, stop. Probably, like this one, if you have this size of a pot, about 8-9 inches up above, which is great because that's what you want for that drainage. That's what you want to save on soil, save on energy for, breaking your back. Okay, so then you get the 12-inch round. I'm sorry, the 14-inch round. That one's going to fit 18 to 20 inch. Okay. So let me just show you how easy this is, because when I saw this for the first time and I saw Janine actually selling it, I thought, wow. That is brilliant.
I wish I would have thought of that.
I wish, because I used to put rocks and put all the kinds of other things in there.
Pool noodles.
By the time you're done, you're like, oh my God, because the dirt falls in between that stuff. You don't have to worry about that with this. So here's the larger size that I did for this nice. And if you're doing container gardening, which I can't put vegetables and fruits down in the ground, I have to raise them up, because if I don't, the little critters come. Plus you have all kinds of other things. So here's your plant that's right here. This is a nicely inserted 14-inch. Put it right in there. That's it. That's all you're going to do. You actually have 2 holes to hold on to it to nicely place it in. Then you can see all the way around, even on the outside, you have the drainage holes. So it makes it super easy. We give you easy instructions here as well. And again, it tells you that it's stopping the root rot, which is one of the biggest things. It's not going to be sitting in water for your plants.
And plus, then your plant can really focus on growing the beautiful blooms and above, instead of working so hard.
So here I put a little bit of soil versus putting in an entire bag of soil. I used probably maybe, I don't know, a third of the soil.
Of the bag.
And then now I can nicely make the hole, put my plants in there really nice. Look at that. Without wasting the money in the bag for the soil, because soil, like we said, is so expensive.
It's expensive.
It gets to be ridiculous.
Plus it's hard to carry home.
And now I can easily, and now I can move this around. This becomes something that, if I am going to plant some of
the gardenia, you want to bring that inside.
You're going to want to bring it inside. So this now makes it possible for you to do all that gardening without breaking your back and breaking the wallet for buying all that dirt.
You can use those really impressive, large containers. That's the beauty of it. And I have to tell you, I was at the home store yesterday looking for, when I did my Bernini water fountain little craft there, I was outside looking through everything they had, and you can find some things that are on clearance right now. It could be any kind of pot. It needs to have a taper to it, otherwise it'll fall to the bottom. So keep that in mind. And you get the 2 sizes so you can really play, and you reuse it year after year after year. So Ginger, instead of filling all this
Instead of filling it all the way
soil,
up,
and then you'd be through that whole bag.
And this is all that I've done is just kind of put it right in there. And exactly. I think I put the rest of the third. I still have another third left in the bag. Filled it up to about right here because I used the 14-inch round. And I love the idea that we're giving you 4 too.
Yes.
So for container gardening, this is an essential thing to have. It's one of those that you kind of hit your head and go, oh my gosh, I could have come up with something like this. It's really brilliant. Reusable year after year, or just leave it in your planter. It's ready to go. Even if you change the soil and you leave it where it is.
And Ginger, you should not, and most of us, or a lot of us, will reuse soil because it's too darn hard to get out of the bottom of the container and too expensive. You should not do that. We all know that. Instead of just adding, you can go ahead and dump out that soil, put it into your garden and recycle it, but you can add fresh soil because now you aren't using the whole darn bag for every single thing.
That's
and it's easy to get in and out.
Easy to get in and out.
You see the drainage holes, so now you won't have root rot.
I love that. And I mean, just the fact right here, and I kind of read what some of the people who have purchased this have said, that it is a brilliant idea. Now I can move my container gardening. Now I don't have to call my husband to move it for me. Just make sure that whatever pot that you do put this in, that is going to be tapered. We did the cutaway here so you can see the space that you're saving. That's money in the bank right there. That is preventing root rot, because a lot of times you don't know if it's rained, how much water isn't sitting in the very bottom of your pot. If it's, if you're watering them, you don't want your roots to be sitting, and you don't want your roots to overgrow and then not give you these gorgeous blooms on the top as well. We want to have gorgeous blooms the season that we plant them. We want our plants to be happy and healthy and not overwork themselves.
So this is what you're getting, a set of 4. This is a really cool gift to give to a gardener. They will thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes, they will.
The smaller size is 12 inches. Then you have 2 in the 14 inches, so you can use 2 different size pots. I'm actually going to show you something in a second. $24.46 is the featured price on this. And you'll just go ahead and reuse it and reuse it and reuse it.
That's it. Upsa Daisy. I love the name too.
I know,
it makes sense,
cute, right?
doesn't it? Upsa Daisy.
Upsa Daisy. All right, Miss Ginger, I'm going to go ahead and bring everybody a little craft, so I will see you a lot.